Our first host is Tati Amari. Tati has been with the host and producer at WDIV Local 4 News since 2015. Currently, Tati is the co-host of Local 4's Live in the D. Please welcome Tati Amari. Our next host is Kim DiGiulio. Kim is the brand new co-host of Live in the D and has been with WDIV Local 4 News since 2015. Please welcome Kim DiGiulio! And last but not least,
where's the camera?
Our own Carlos Parisi. Carlos is the modern-day Anthony Bourdain of the Detroit food and entertainment scene. He's a chef, a food expert, entrepreneur, TV host, creator of the cherished Detroit tradition, Sandwich Week, and owner of Aunt Nee's. Carlo has hosted many food programs appearing on HBO's, PBS, NPR, and many more. And psst, he just got married. Congratulations, Carlos. Take it away, guys.
No, that's right.
Thank you very, very much for having us. How's everyone feeling tonight? Thank you all very much for coming again to the second annual Detroit Iron Chef. This is brought to you by Cass Community Social Services. My name is Carlos. I am here joined by Kim DiGiulio, Tati Amari. This is a phenomenal group right here. This duo right here, taking over Live in the D, has been a treat to every single one of us in the local area. Myself here, I've done so much here in the city, but the first thing that I like to say is I'm a Detroiter, and these two are very much exemplary of that as well. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
That's really sweet.
We've got quite the show here. This is Detroit's Iron Chef. We've got 2 chefs and a slew of judges. Would you like to introduce some chefs for us?
Why, sure we do. You go first.
All right, well, why don't we get it started with last year's reigning champion. This chef is somebody we actually had on the show this week. He was cooking up pasta for us. He's been thinking about this competition all year long. He is the one, the only Anthony Lombardo from She-Wolf.
Yes, give it up for Anthony.
Anthony is such a talented chef. I should mention a 2022 James Beard nomination. That's pretty impressive. Also very impressive, the year 2020, that is when She-Wolf was recognized as Restaurant of the Year by Our Detroit magazine. But if you go to this restaurant, you know just how exquisite the food is. If you place this restaurant in the middle of Italy, nobody would even blink an eye because it is authentic. Anthony, I am so excited to see what you cook up today.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you for having me. You guys ready?
We're ready. Now let me introduce you our competitor for the evening. This is a friendly competition because these guys know each other well. Chef Andy Holiday is the executive chef. Give it up for Andy. Yes, give it up for him. Shout out to Andy. He doesn't know this, but I've celebrated many birthdays at his restaurant. Bring in family when they come in from out of town, and everybody always loves it. So that's my personal thank you. Selden Standard in Detroit. Now, Andy and his business partner, Evan Hansen, have been supporting Cass Community since 2014. But now let's get to some of his accolades, right? So he was named Detroit Magazine's 2012 by Our Detroit Best Chef of the Year. Yes. And is that your family? That's his family. Yeah, come on, family, let's hear it. All right, also, we cannot not mention 5 times James Beard semifinalist, most recently in 2023 for Best Chef Great Lakes. Well deserved. Are you excited?
Thank you. So excited to be here. Thanks for everybody for coming. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it. Are you ready to take your friend out?
I'm ready to take him down.
I was just joking. Are you ready, Chef?
Ready.
It's going down, everyone.
I have to mention that the Detroit restaurant scene would not be complete if it weren't for these two chefs here today. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Many people have worked with, studied under these two. I'm thankful to say that they're also friends of ours. So thank you guys very much for being a part of this. Well, this is gonna be 3 rounds. We've got an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. And it's all gonna be judged by 4 judges. First and foremost, the kitchenista herself, social media chef, incredible chef to the stars and friends alike, Angela Davis! How are you feeling about this?
I'm feeling good.
All right, are you excited? You excited to eat some food?
I'm excited to eat. Yeah.
All right, next up, phenomenal journalist, has worked here in not just Detroit, not just Metro Detroit, but the Midwest, doing contributions to so many different organizations all around. Ladies and gentlemen, Serena Maria Daniels! Serena, are you excited to eat?
I'm really hungry.
What are you gonna be looking for here?
I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at technique, I'm looking at presentation, I'm looking at how it makes me feel, just all of the good stuff.
Excellent, thank you so much. You maybe have seen their work in the Free Press, talking about all the greatest food that we have in the city of Detroit today and all around. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed journalist, writer, Susan Selesky! Susan, all right, what are we gonna be looking for here today?
Oh, just great tasting food. Just some great techniques, great plating, great everything.
Excellent, Susan.
Competition, friendly competition.
Friendly competition, we love to hear it. And last but certainly not least, working here, Schoolcraft College, and one of approximately 70 people in the nation who have earned the title of Master Chef. Metro Detroit native, true Michigan chef. Chef de Cuisine Association, Chef of the Year under the Michigan Chefs de Cuisine Association in 2014. I'm happy to have him here. Chef Drew Says. Now, Chef, you know a lot about technique, cuisine, art, but also, first and foremost, taste. Can you tell us what you're really going to be looking for here today?
I think really what's going to be important is how they showcase the mystery ingredient, develop flavor in the time that they have. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with what they get, and looking forward to it.
Well, I couldn't have asked for a better segue to talk about what the mystery ingredient might be. Spencer, you think we're ready for that mystery ingredient? You think we're ready? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, judges, I'd love for you to take your seats. Chefs, take your places. I think we're ready to commence. Let's hear a round of applause to everybody involved. Is everybody ready to find out what the mystery ingredient is? Chefs, are you ready?
Couldn't be more ready.
Chef, are you ready? We're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the mystery ingredient is Better Made!
Potato chips and snacks are the best around. Just go ahead and try them. They're in every store in town. Made from pure ingredients, and they're sure to make you smile. Find Better Made potato chips and snacks in your groceries aisle.
Better Made, a Detroit staple for over 70 years.
For me, this is a Michigan staple. I've grown up eating Better Made my whole life. This is a very important ingredient. Just like me, I'm sure you've all had Better Made inside of a sandwich after a hot pool day, am I right? You can see the chefs already here jotting down ideas. Well, we're gonna see how they do. Tati, Kim, are we ready?
Yes, we're ready. Yes, we are.
Chefs, are we ready? Well, the time that you get to figure out is right about now. So, without further ado, do we have time on the clock?
I could do it on my phone. Oh, there we go.
All right, we see the clock on there. Shall we count it down from
Should we
5?
count? Should we? Yeah, I think
Sure.
we should. Yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys
Ready?
want to count it down from 5?
Are we all ready from 5?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Get to work. This is a lot of pressure.
So already we've got 2 different techniques going on. We've got onions starting over on Chef Andy's side, and we've got peaches starting on Chef Anthony's side. It's gonna be really interesting to see what they come up with. I've got tomatoes over here as well, some fresh heirloom being cut over on Chef Andy's side. And it's peaches all day with some Better Made Hot. That's my favorite. I don't know about you guys, Better Made Hot's my favorite. Can I ask you guys, do you have a favorite Better Made chip?
Just regular.
Just the old regular? Tossing onions on the fire real quick, okay. Chef Anthony, you're the veteran here. What do you got going on?
Veteran, I like that. Veteran. Makes me sound old, but I'll take it.
We've got 17 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock right now.
Is this thing on?
All right, we want to talk to some of the spectators. This beautiful woman here, you caught my eye with this outfit. This is like, it's giving Clueless. I love it. But what do you think about the secret ingredient, Better Made potato chip?
You couldn't ask for anything better. Everybody from Detroit know. If you come from Detroit, you gotta eat Better Made potato chips.
What would you do? What do you think is going on here? I mean, what would you do with a Better Made potato chip and an appetizer?
You know what I would do? I would probably make like a what do they call it? Potatoes and onions.
Ooh.
And, you know, just make it smell good with the potatoes, the onions, bell peppers, and, you know, a little garlic. Make it smell real good.
And what's your name?
Dadrina Wiggum.
Dadrina?
Wiggum.
Dadrina Wiggum. Chefs might want to come and talk to
I know.
Dadrina. She knows a thing or two about what to do with this secret ingredient.
Where do you live? Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
We
I was
love
born
it.
here. Yes.
So now Kim and I want to know when we can come to your house for dinner. I want those potatoes with the Better Made and bell peppers.
Yes, those potato chips.
That's
you know,
awesome.
I ate some yesterday.
That's awesome.
Don't we all? A true Detroiter. Thank you, Dadrina.
This is amazing to see these two just running around. And proper kitchen etiquette, calling behind, hot, all the right things, swinging. Chef True, you're seeing a lot of different techniques going on right here. Two very different dishes in terms of sweet and savory, seemingly. You mind telling us a little bit about what you're seeing here, maybe what your thoughts are?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the hot lays play out with the fruit and the mascarpone, where he's taking almost a more savory approach to it. So, yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how that plays out. A lot of knife work going on here, you know, but looks like Andy's over here making some good headway with flavor development with his onions, and yeah, it should be interesting.
Thank you very much, Chef. Chef Angela, also as a chef yourself, do you often or ever use Better Made?
I don't use it. I just eat them. I don't really cook with potato chips, but they're good as a crunchy topping, like for casseroles. That's probably the most that I've done with it.
It makes sense as a crunchy topping, absolutely. By a show of hands, who here has cooked with Better Made before? Not many. Love to see it. So having these two jump in and do something so unique, this is really exciting. Chef, you have 14 minutes on the clock, chefs, 14 minutes. We are at 12 minutes, 58 seconds. So 13 minutes, chef, 13 minutes. I know you guys are real busy. Can you tell us anything about what you got going on?
We're doing a potato chip tortilla español, and we're gonna try to pull together a romesco sauce to go with it.
A tortilla español with a little romesco sauce. That sounds outstanding.
Request Jack to be. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Shout out to all Latinos in the house. Chef, we've got peaches all over. Can you tell us a little bit about what we've got going on?
Summertime peaches.
Happy summer. The secret's in the summertime.
right, guys, just over 11 minutes to go in the appetizer section, and we wanted to check in with our judges. Guys, how's it going over here?
It smells good in here.
It really does, doesn't it?
You have an appetite worked up.
And so I just kind of was taking a little browse about what the chefs were doing, and it looks like Andy's going more of the savory route, and Anthony looks like more of the sweeter route. What do you think about that?
I'm interested in the contrast, but I mean, either are good for an appetizer, right? Yeah. It's hard to tell where it's going to end up at this stage.
I'm really intrigued with these peaches. I'm a big fan of peaches.
And she said that he grabbed the spicy potato chips, so that should be interesting, like with the fruit.
I like that. I like that. Awesome.
So what are you looking for in terms of creativity, or what is there a certain spark that you're hoping to see from one of the chefs?
I mean, I'm noticing a lot of use of Better Made in different ways. So I'm really curious to see how they take that really iconic Detroit ingredient and interpret it in an unusual way. For example, I'm seeing Chef Anthony loading up that pan with peaches that he finely diced, but then he also has these Better Made hot chips, and I'm like, what is he gonna do with them? So I'm always, impressed with the ways that people can just improvise and come up with something amazing.
I mean, I think hot chips and peaches, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be really interesting. Well, the competition is still going. We've got about 9 minutes and 30 seconds. This is a lot of pressure, Kim.
We have a question from Angela Davis. She's wondering about. No, I don't think so.
I'm wondering if it's a frittata.
It does look a little bit like a frittata. I think there are some eggs in that dish.
Something happening there. It's like breakfast appetizer.
If I know many of you in the back, you may not be able to smell how good it smells up here, but it smells good.
We have the best job in the house, for sure.
Absolutely.
And ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we are here, the people that put this together is Cass Community Social Services. Let's give a round of applause. For those of you that don't know about Cass Community Social Services, I would love to bring up the person leading the charge, Reverend Faith Fowler.
First of all, we'd like you to thank you all for coming tonight to this fundraiser for Cass. In case you don't know, Cass does 4 things: food, housing, healthcare, and jobs. We make and serve 700,000 meals a year. We house 350 unhoused individuals a night, over 100 of them children, by the way. We run a free medical clinic, a day program for adults who are developmentally disabled, and vocational training and jobs for people who are unemployed or underemployed. A huge thank you to our board members who are here tonight, especially some retired board members who made things happen, including Claudia Nickel and Rob Sickle, and obviously the judges and the chefs. I want to shout out really quickly to the 20 restaurants that are around this room. They came and provided free food for 500 people. Yeah. So when you get a chance to go out to eat, go to 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 of these restaurants and get a full meal, okay? All right, I was told I was time limited. I don't know if my time is up. Is it up? I used to like the United Way slogan. I'm going to steal it for a minute. It was, give us your dollars and we'll make change. And that's what you're helping to do tonight. It's all yours.
Thank you very much, Reverend. Thank you, thank you. And that is true. You are all very much a part of this change. The beautiful thing about the city of Detroit is we are truly a community. We are a group of people that have all had it hard for decades and decades. But us banding together, we are who we all have. So thank you all very much for being a part of this beautiful community. Six minutes on the clock, chefs. 6 minutes. Let's hear it for them.
Bite right in. Nice juicy peaches.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That looks pretty good.
For those of you not smelling this right now, wow. That is a Better Made encrusted peach. Oh. 5 minutes, chefs, 5 minutes. Oh. Anybody else catch that flip just now? Chef Andy's going for technique. I mentioned before, both Chef Anthony and Chef Andy have both worked with so many incredible people in their storied past. People that have changed the face of Detroit restaurants today. Because of these people, we have so many skilled artists in the food, beverage scene today. And I'm just so thankful to say that as friends, they're going head to head today. So, we're here with Chef Andy's wife, daughter, mother-in-law, the whole family. Parents, everybody's here. Does he look like he's under a lot of pressure?
I have a lot of butterflies right now for him. My guy is a slow-moving guy who likes to really think about things. So he needs a little bit of a Mexican little jumping bean in him or something. So we got to give it to him. Let's hear it for Andy. Andy, viva!
I love the encouragement.
All right, everybody in the audience, how high is the pressure right now? Scale of 1 to 10, yeah, right? Who here feels like they can handle this pressure that the chefs are dealing with right now? You could? Nice. Are you a chef, sir? That's why you said that. No, I love watching this. I can't wait to see what they're gonna come up with. We're just in round 1. And the competition is still going hot. Kim is there getting video. We're gonna show this all on Live in the D in the morning. And I just wish I could cook this good. Carlos, where you at? Talk to that chef. He said he can handle it.
I am ready to ask the chef some questions. Chef, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. Now, the secret ingredient here is Better Made. Have you used Better Made to cook before?
Only on my sandwiches at the beach.
That's a great sandwich. I love that sandwich. What is the craziest ingredient that you have used recently?
Recently? I don't know. I can't answer that right now. I gotta think about it.
And do you think that you could jump in, being given an ingredient immediately and just make it happen?
I mean, I don't know if it'd be as good as this guy's, but I make something happen for sure.
Thank you very much. Give it up for Chef.
Woo, go ahead, Chef. All right, I don't know about everyone else out there, but this is one of my favorite parts when they're actually plating the food. Because we all know we eat with our eyes first, right? Yeah, okay, got some people nodding. Some of y'all are with me, but this is my favorite part. So I can't wait to see how they actually put everything together. How did it look down there, Kim?
It looked really good. It looked amazing, actually. But like you said, yes, this is the best part because presentation is everything. You eat with your eyes first.
Yep.
And if you don't have the presentation, I don't think the judges will even give it the time of day.
I agree. Let's ask one of the judges. What do they think?
Yeah.
How important is presentation, ladies?
I'm really impressed what they're able to pull off in such a short amount of time and just like see it from start to finish, how they're able to execute. I mean, I could never do it.
There you have it right there.
Angela, we're 39 seconds away. They're plating the food right now. What do you think of the presentation?
I think it's impressive so far. I couldn't do this in 15 minutes.
It's very impressive. I mean, this looks gourmet for sure. But hey, these chefs, they're professional. Chef Drew, what do you think about the presentation right now? 20 seconds left.
I think it's come together really nice with the time they got. So I see them rushing through, which is to be expected. And, they're putting their best effort in.
Uh-oh.
So.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, they're sweating. They're sweating.
Outstanding. Wow. I think we got some eating to do, don't we? So what we'll do is we're going to bring these plates up to our judges. They will be judging according to taste, texture, temperature, creativity, the use of the ingredient itself, technique, and they're just going to be figuring out what the favorite is. So while we bring these dishes up here, feel free to continue to eat around these phenomenal restaurants that have supported us today, and we'll be hearing from these judges. Look at the color on that. That is a lot of fun. It's a nice little sweet savory. Ooh. The first thing I'm noticing is that Instagram is eating first. The phones are all eating first. This is phenomenal. For our judges, please feel free to jump in. We have silverware here. We'd love to hear what you think, but please dig in. Yeah. Chef Andy, that's a great, completely forgot to ask exactly what this is. The judges were hoping for a full description and the name of the dish.
So what I have prepared with our Better Made chips is a potato chip Spanish tortilla. So a little egg omelet with just a little onion, olive oil, and the eggs. Potato chips inside. And then we prepared romesco, little barbecue chips in the romesco. Also a little potato chip salad on top with just a little chive parsley and plain Better Made potato chips.
Love it plain. They can hear you. It's
Okay, Judge Chef Drew, what do you think?
So I've been to Andy's restaurant a few times. It's really cool to see him stay, true to his style and his approach with cuisine. I love the egg dish. The Moresco's got a really nice flavor, good balance. Could use a little bit more cook on those peppers and tomatoes. I saw him struggling with the grill a little bit, but all in all, really, good effort in 20 minutes. So.
Solid dish. All right.
Susan, I see you stopped eating halfway through. Is that because you're not feeling it, or what do you think?
Great. It's so good. It's so fresh tasting. The herbs very herbaceous with the salad on top, the romesco, the roasted tomatoes. I saw it was roasting the tomatoes on their grill. It was very flavorful.
So you were just savoring every bite. That's why I noticed. Oh wow, you can really, I can tell you have a refined palate. You really dissected all of those ingredients.
All right, looking good, looking good. So, Angela, what do you think?
It tasted like brunch.
Anything that tastes like brunch is a good thing, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And Serena, what do you think? I'll let you finish chewing.
No, I'm just really appreciating the freshness of it. I can definitely sense the Better Made. It's really interesting to see how he was able to use the chips instead of potatoes. I think that's pretty innovative. Yeah.
Nice.
It's brilliant. Amazing.
I love our mystery ingredient because I feel like Better Made makes everything taste better. Don't you guys agree? Just a little side of Better Made it elevates the dish.
It might be something we see in the restaurant soon.
It might be. It might be. All right. Are we ready for the next round of appetizers? Those are coming up.
I believe we are now ready for
Very
Chef
exciting,
Anthony's
very
appetizer.
exciting.
I'm standing here with Chef Anthony. While we bring out the Chef Anthony dish, I would love to hear from the chef what we're eating today.
So we went with the flaming hot Better Maids, the hot ones. And we went kind of a sweet and hot route. So we took some peaches, grilled them, then made a glaze with a little rice vinegar. And we made like a sweet and sour peach, so you got peaches two ways. And then we just crusted that grilled peach in the hot potato chips.
Bon appetit. And a little stracciatella on the bottom, okay. Already both chefs utilizing their heritage, their cultural heritage in what they've built here today.
She's calling me.
I would love to hear what the conversation is going on here, because you two are really talking about it. Can I hear a little bit about what's going on here?
Okay, well, we were just talking about the cooling. You know, it's got a little bit of a spice to it from the Thai chilies. So those can be, as Chef here, Drew was saying, they can be pretty hot. But we got the cooling from the peaches and the cheese, and we're talking about getting peaches in June here in Michigan too. So, go ahead.
I was impressed that the peaches taste like peaches, you know, and like did a really nice job with the reduction on the plate. Good balance of savory, sweet, hot. So you know, really nice balance there. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Ladies, I know you guys are still chewing right now, but Angela, you called it. You knew he was using the spicy Better Made chips. I just took a little bite of it as well. My mouth's a little, like, it's got a little kick to it. Not too much. What would you say? How does that pair with the peach in there?
Oh, it's really interesting. It has a nice contrast. It's like, tastes like summer, but then you get the heat, and it's nice.
Definitely. What would you have to say, Serena?
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like a mango nada, sort of, with the spicy on top of the mango and stuff, but instead it's a peach. So I thought that was a nice little twist.
Very good comparison. I love a mango nada. Those are good.
So Kim, you tried the peach. What'd you think?
I thought it was really good. But I definitely appreciate how he did the spicy chips on top of the peach, because it does give it that like sweet savory with that little kick in there as well.
Yeah, the contrast in the dishes. The crunchy with the softness of the peach. They were thinking that's why he's a chef.
Yeah, that might be why he's a chef. He knows what he's doing.
Now here's the unfortunate part is we're not allowed to eat this.
Oh.
There's not enough plates for us.
Oh, sorry.
That being said,
Okay.
the chefs did make another one for your a lucky individual here today. So if you don't mind, I'd love to see that there raffle jar, because we are going to pick one person from this audience right now to come and try the appetizer from each of the chefs. Raffle tickets are still available, because we're going to be looking for a guest judge for each one of the rounds. But the guest judge for this first round, we would love to have as 080023. We got you.
Yay.
We got you right here.
Congratulations. That was a quick raffle.
Come on up. There is still time to purchase a raffle ticket. If you want to be a guest judge for the next round or the dessert round, come on right over here to this corner. We're selling raffle tickets. Our judges are putting together their scores. Come on up, come on up, come on up. Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm good.
And can I get your name, please?
I'm Sue Baldwin.
Sue Baldwin. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sue Baldwin. Let's get you a chair over here. Come on over. You are an appetizer guest judge.
Let's hide this one.
Feel free to enjoy. We'd love to hear what you think, and you'll be getting a scoring sheet as well. Bon appetit. And if you want to be on this stage and you want to be a guest judge, you come on over here, you get a raffle ticket, because this could be you. But it looks like right now our chefs are plotting for the entree and the dessert. They're talking. So, if I don't mind asking, I would love to see if you guys can tally up your scores, get your scores going for this one. I can let you borrow a pen, yes, of course. Oh, you gotta go, hang on to that for me. Oh, there we go. Anybody else need a pen? There we go. All right. So I think we might be ready for the entree. Chefs, are we ready? What's that? 20 minutes? 30 for entree, Can I get 30 minutes on the clock, please? Tati, Kim?
Yes.
We're gonna get a 5 count going. Are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
30 minutes. That just, it feels like a long time, but not a long time at the same time.
I mean, I can hardly make macaroni and cheese in 30 minutes. So this feels like really short for what they're about to make.
I'm sure it's going to be quite the dish. I love seeing them collaborate with their sous chefs, picking their ingredients.
Here's what I love. Just the wheels that are turning.
Yeah.
In their heads.
Yeah.
They got to think quick, though.
I think so, because you're making split-second decisions, right? Like, do I use a scallion or do I use an onion? You know what I mean?
You know what I love about both these chefs?
Tell me.
Is that their menus are always changing at their restaurants. So it's not like
True.
they're just stuck in the rut of cooking the same thing night after night. So they really do have minds that adapt to what's in season, what's easy to get here in Michigan. So they've done this before.
Absolutely. What are hot new ingredients?
Yeah.
Like we keep seeing the pickled onions everywhere, which are delicious.
So good.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, my mouth's on fire from those.
For the
those
Better Made
spicy
chips.
Better Made.
That's the best part. That's
It is
the best
really
part.
good.
Carlos is going to head down and check in with the chefs in just a little bit. I see them kind of pulling out the regular Better Made. I think that's what I see. They've already got onions chopped and being sauteed. They're moving fast.
Is there anything more satisfying than watching a chef chop with a big, sharp knife?
Nope, other than eating what they
Yeah.
made.
I mean, I don't think I would have any fingers if I chopped that fast.
All right, I've got shrimp over here on Chef Andy's side. This is looking good. Do you mind if I ask you what you do?
We're gonna do, with our Better Made potato chips today, we're gonna be doing a potato crusted Cajun shrimp potato chip crusted with the hot potato chips. And cream corn and a little potato chip salad as well on top, just to make it pop.
And he did all that while finally dicing green pepper perfectly. Jalapeno, I'm sorry. Jalapeno, I'm so sorry. That's skills. You want to talk about knife skills? Try telling me what you're doing while cutting. Chef Anthony, you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Better Made pork schnitzel.
This is a fight. So far we've had Spanish, Italian, now Cajun, German? Outstanding. So we're here with the guest judge, Sue Baldwin. Sue, do you mind telling us, you had the first dish, the appetizer. Tell us your thoughts.
Chef Andy's was a wonderful combination of the potato chips with the tortilla, and delicious. And Chef Anthony, the combination of the peach with the spice of the hot potato chip was wonderful as well.
So it's a hard decision?
Hard decision.
Thank you very much, Judge. Thank you very much. This smells incredible, Tati.
It really does. I don't know what that is, but it's very fragrant. And I see some corn being utilized. Is that pork over there?
That's corn.
Looks good.
Chopping it right off the cob.
Wow.
So one of our judges, Serena Maria Daniels, just asked, do they get to pick their things ahead of time? The answer, no. Everything is chosen based on everything that we have available to them right down here. So it is truly a test of creativity, ingenuity, and really time management. Speaking of which, chefs, you have 22 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Get it! Flour, chef, flour. Flour's hitting table. Listen, I love to see you beating stuff up here. This is a lot of fun.
Just beat my meat over here, guys.
So, Chef Drew, I have to ask you, how hard is it to come up with a recipe, a good recipe on the fly like these chefs are doing tonight?
You know, I think at this level, not very difficult. This is what they do every day. I'm sure they're pulling from things that they've done in the past and things that they're comfortable with doing and know that'll work well in the time constraints they have. So for these gentlemen, I don't see it as being a huge obstacle for them.
I guess that's just a huge obstacle for us regular people. Because I go home and I open the fridge and I'm like, there's stuff in here, but is there a meal out of all this stuff? What do you say, Carlos?
I don't know, I got mayo, I got tomatoes. That's a sandwich.
Exactly, just toast the bread, toast the bread.
That's it, that's all you need. A little bit of salt on there. If you want to give it a zhuzh, get after it. That's the fun thing about, just pulling things out of the fridge and making it happen. But this is like to the extreme. I can't even imagine. "20 minutes and 45 seconds, chefs." So you're right here in the action. What do you think?
I'm shooting.
That's right. Check out this sauce right here. This is onions. What else we got in there, Chef?
What?
What do we got in here, Chef?
Onion, garlic, olive oil, jalapeno, little thyme, and corn. And corn.
Outstanding. It's a lot of corn, too. Chef Angela, do you mind if I ask you, based on technique and what they're doing, how difficult is it to execute both of these items, a schnitzel and also a Cajun, almost panko, but more so batter-made encrusted shrimp, to execute this in 30 minutes?
I think that in a normal circumstance, that would be fairly easy. But I was just looking at how much chaos is going on just the workstation. Like, it's just hard time-wise to manage your workspace, and you only have one other person helping. You guys are asking them questions. Like, it looks chaotic to me. I would be challenged in this circumstance.
I mean, maybe we'll ask you to do it next time. This is absolutely a stressful situation. To be able to pull out 3 separate recipes using an ingredient you've probably never cooked with. And this is Chef Anthony's second time doing it. Give it up to both these chefs one more time.
Their focus is incredible. You do not see them breaking their concentration at all. They are focused.
They're barely sweating and they're over the fire.
I know.
I've seen you taking some notes here. So as a writer, journalist, what kind of notes are we taking here?
Well, I'm kind of tracking what they're making, of course, the ingredients that they're using, the techniques, the knife skills are unbelievable. And just, watching them work together, how both chefs work with their teams, and some of the ingredients, that they're using. So, so just writing it all down.
Excellent, excellent.
All right, everyone, in just a minute, Carlos is going to announce the next judge. The raffle ticket will be pulled, so everyone get your tickets ready. You never know, you might be the next judge for the next round. Everybody having a good time? Yeah. Ooh, is that shrimp? Do y'all see that? Okay, it's getting very interesting tonight. Chef Andy's family is representing tonight. We love it. We love the energy. Oh, wow, we've got a picture of his face. That's awesome. All right, here's Carlos. He's got the fishbowl with the raffle tickets. Everyone get your raffle tickets out. He's gonna pull the next judge in just a second. Here, let me hold it for you.
Well, no, Tati, I got to pull the last one.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you got to pull this one.
I can, let's do it. Well, not that one. Okay. This one is 080132. 080132. Where are you? 080132. Going once. Going twice. 3 times. All right, we got to pick another ticket.
All right, sorry. Must be present to win.
080132. All right, let me get up in here, get up in here, get up in here. All right, this one is 080222. 080222. Are y'all looking at your raffle tickets? No, sir, that's actually not the right number. Not the right digit, my friend. Got you. 080222. Going once. Going to. Oh, we have it. Come
All
on.
right, come
on over. 080222. But the. Come on up.
All right, let's verify your number here. 080222.
Awesome. What's your name? Where are you from?
Katie, St. Clair Shores.
Yay, Katie!
Everybody, round of applause for Katie from
Give
St.
it up
Clair
for Katie,
Shores.
everyone. Go have a seat at the special chair, minus the water bottle.
So you've been smelling this all day, and you're finally going to get the chance to try something from the 2 chefs here. How you feeling?
Very excited.
Excellent. We're happy to have you, Katie. Enjoy.
All right, we've got about 13 minutes left on the clock, chefs. They are still putting in that work. Just under 15 minutes. It looks like they've made a lot of progress.
And if you want to be the final guest judge for the dessert portion, let's just say you didn't get enough dessert out here. Get yourself in that raffle.
That's right. And check your tickets. I don't want us to miss out on it. I don't want anyone to miss out.
I mean, I might be getting some tickets myself, honestly.
All right.
$12 minutes, 30 seconds, chefs. Salt, fat, acid, and heat are all very important here. How are we incorporating those into the chef?
I want to change my original answer from schnitzel to Milanese.
Oh!
A little more Italian, you know? And the way we cooked it, we added a little garlic. It's like a little more It's a little more Italian style.
All right, there we go. In a Milanese by an Italian chef. I love a good Milanese myself.
That shrimp looks amazing. I bet that's breaded in the Better Made, Kim. What do you think?
Absolutely is. You can see, I bet it's gonna have like that nice crunch.
Yes.
I'm just wondering, it looks like it's the original flavor of
I think
Better
so.
Made.
I think so. Crispy and crunchy.
And it's all about how you pan fry it with the chips on it, because you don't want it to get soggy.
Yes, cannot be soggy.
You want to keep that Better Made crunch.
Yes.
And I know that they know how to do that.
You know they know how to do that.
I do not know how to do that.
I do not either. That's why we go to She-Wolf and Selden Standard.
Absolutely.
through the sieve. Through the sieve.
Potato puree, blender, through the sieve. That's what's gonna happen with these Better Made chips. These are Better Made originals. The techniques are outstanding here. All to utilize potato chips, the things that we grew up with, right? Simple. And to make this excel in the capacity of gourmet. We love to see the sharing of all the tools and such. Nine minutes, 18 seconds, chefs.
Put them in there for a minute. What's up, Carlos?
I'm just curious, how different is this than your kitchen at the restaurant or at home?
It's a little different. We like to go slow and low with our cooking. This is pretty intense.
And what have we seen here with this shrimp so far? Is this acting the way you want to act?
It's looking beautiful. We got a little hot chip crust with some panko, Better Made hot chips. This cream corn's gonna be really fire. And I'm really excited for Anthony's schnitzel. I don't know, we'll see how that Milanese turns out.
Schnitzel, Milanese, all living in the same word. I love that. Eight minutes, chefs, 8 minutes. So I'm here with Darlene. Darlene, what are you seeing here? What are you loving? What's your most exciting thing that you've seen here so far?
You know what's so exciting is bringing the community together, and the people are so friendly here. And this is my first time, but it won't be my last. And the food is so delicious, okay? I gotta try the donuts. I haven't tried the donuts, but this is so exciting for me. I'm so excited for being here.
Thank you so much for being here, Darlene.
Thank you so much. Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Are y'all having a good time? Did you get enough to eat? Well, if you didn't, there's still more coming, guys.
So what do you guys think of the competition?
It's wonderful. I wish I could cook like this.
It's exciting to see them get the ingredients, put everything together. What do you think?
I think it's so fun to watch them. They're amazing, yeah. I wish I could do that.
You know, it's funny, because I'll sit there and I'll watch a cooking competition. I will watch a cooking show. In my heart, I intend to try it, but it never actually happens. I just watch and wish. How about you, Kim?
So Tati and I are sitting here talking to these lovely ladies from Livonia, right?
Livonia and Birmingham.
Birmingham. And you guys, I take it you've all been to She-Wolf and Selden Standard.
Absolutely have not.
Does this encourage you to want to go?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I highly recommend.
So let's talk about the competition, though. Since you guys are kind of itching to go to both restaurants, whichever chef wins, is that who you're going to book your reservation with first?
For sure. Yeah, made our decision.
You hear that, chefs? That means that the competition is getting stronger because these ladies here are booking reservations to the
As you
winner
should. Absolutely.
of
as you
this
should.
competition. So
This is exciting. Hi. How are
things
you?
are heating up.
Are you having fun? I like to talk to the younger people. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm from Frankenmuth.
Nice. You came kind of a ways here. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you an aspiring chef?
No.
Who are you
She's
rooting
like,
for?
no.
Andy.
Andy. Does something tells me is Andy family or something like that?
No.
You just
Okay.
like Andy?
Yeah.
Why, what do you like about Andy?
I don't know.
Have you ever eaten at Selden Standard?
No.
Okay, well.
That's a young woman who knows exactly
What she likes.
Yes,
Yes.
I like that. Well done, young lady. Well done.
And welcome to Detroit.
Yes. Well, everyone, the competition is still going strong. We got about 4 minutes and 6, 5, 4 seconds on the clock. Carlos, how's it looking over there?
I'm over here on Chef Anthony's side. He pulled me aside and said, Carlos, I know you love sandwiches. Chef Anthony
Did he
just
make
made
him
me
a
a sandwich with the milanese. We've got a tomato sauce. Oh my gosh,
That's
you're too
awesome.
kind.
How does he
Thank
find
you so
time for
much.
this?
I have no idea.
How do you have the time,
That
Chef?
looks
This is
amazing,
incredible.
Kim.
Thank you. All right, you know what? I'm getting in this right now, y'all. I'm gonna put this down. Excuse me. This is between me and the sandwich now.
Wow. Anthony, Carlos isn't a judge though.
I know. Carlos was like,
I think he's just
forget
sucking
about
up
it.
to all the right people.
I
Oh,
don't
he
blame
loves
him.
it. He loves it.
That bread looks good.
And let me tell you, Carlos is like the king of sandwiches here in Detroit.
Yeah, he is. He sure is. This is cool. All right, 3 minutes. Chefs, I'm sure you're wrapping it up as we speak.
I
Shout
gotta
out to
say,
Carlos and the sandwich. I love that for you.
this is outstanding. You've got so many different flavors in here. You got citrus, the
Ooh.
texture of the crunch.
Yeah.
The pork is done perfectly.
Nice.
The bread, just toasted enough on the grill.
Perfect.
The fresh parm, this sauce. Everything about this is singing to me right now.
I love it. I love it.
Outstanding.
Nothing like a good sandwich.
Tati, it's your favorite part, the plating time.
This is it, baby.
We've
This
got
This is art, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
This
art.
is art. Don't you agree, Kim?
the colors, they come together so beautifully. I think I'm looking here on the monitor, and it looks like a vibrant yellow.
Yes, it looks amazing.
And a little bit of an orange.
I would take a bite, but you know I'm gluten-free. Womp, womp, womp. Go for it, Kimmy. Go for it, Kimmy.
Oh, snap. That was good.
That's how you know.
It's the bread, too, the toasted bread.
Yeah.
That really plays the number. That's an
yeah.
outstanding just slab of bread. Love to see it.
One day someone's gonna make a gluten-free piece of bread like that. Shout out to all my fellow gluten-free people out here. Anybody else who? You too? You feel me? You feel my pain?
And shout out to all the restaurants who had great gluten-free options, by
Yes,
the way.
thank
Absolutely.
you all so very much.
A minute 30 left on the clock, chefs.
Actually, a lot of the restaurants, too, I was walking by and they're like, oh, this has, raw tuna on it, but we can make you one without raw.
Yes.
Like, very accommodating. And I
Very
think that's just like a testament to all the amazing restaurants that accommodate all dietary restrictions.
Yeah, it's important. It's important, and we thank you all for that.
All right, just over 1 minute to go. I'm loving this dish we're seeing here on the
beautiful.
monitor. It is beautiful.
All right.
Those microgreens
I'm
really
in love
do
with
it
this
up.
symphony of
1 minute.
flavor. I am so sorry that I'm so quiet, but
That's
boy,
okay.
oh boy.
When you have a symphony of flavor in front of you. All right, everyone, 50 seconds on the clock. Okay. All right.
20 seconds left, chefs. 20
Let's
seconds
go,
left.
20 seconds. Oh, a little lemon zest to finish it off.
Come on, chef.
Will he get it all done? We've got 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7,
that's cute. Hug it out.
I know, right?
That is so cute.
What a battle!
They're competing, but they still got a bromance going on.
They
you
sure
gotta
do.
love it. You gotta love it. All right, Carlos, you ready to find out what's on the menu?
Let's get some plates over to our judges. I think because we started with Chef Andy's side last time, it's only fair to start with Chef Anthony's side this time around. Let's bring some plates over. Look at this presentation. The sauce, greens.
Thank you. This is so fun.
Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Only for the happy stuff.
That's what we're all about.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. While we're resetting and bringing these dishes over to our judges today, I'm here with Chef Anthony Lombardo. We'd love to hear from the chef what we made today.
So we took those original Better Maids and made a breading for a pork Milanese. So it had some nice pork loin there. We sliced it real thin, pounded it, and then flour, egg, Better Maids. And then we made a little tomato amoglio. If you're from the east side, you know what this is. This is a little seasoned tomatoes. And we made a little broccolini saute with garlic and chilies. On the bottom, just a swoop of original Better Made potato puree.
Outstanding, chef. Thank you very much.
Better Made puree. That sounds amazing. Better than even like mashed potatoes-ish?
And that was an east side thing. The amoglio, very Sicilian, but who's all east side in the house? Can I hear east side? Can I get a west side in the house?
Oh, we got a nice...
I love this. I married an east sider, by the way, and I'm a west sider, so it's nice to have a little of both in the house.
Yes. All right. Let's get up here and let's chat with the judges. Let's take a look at the pork Milanese.
Judges, can I hear first reactions on this dish?
Broccoli's great. I haven't been into the pork yet, but the broccoli is fabulous, and so is this sauce.
Yeah, I second that. Excellent flavor on the sauce. Broccoli's got a really nice heat to it, not overpowering. You taste the potato chips, which is great, with it being the ingredient. So very well done.
The incorporation of the ingredient is extremely important in this as well. Chef, how are we thinking?
We were just wondering what the sauce was. We couldn't hear.
Chef Anthony, the sauce below, the white sauce below, do you mind telling us what that was again?
It's Better Made potatoes that we just kind of boiled in milk and then pureed on the bottom of the plate. So it's like a Better Made like potato, mashed potatoes.
To make a mashed potato-esque sauce from Better Made. That's just a reimagination. This is crazy.
I like that he used the chips like two different ways, in the breading and then in the sauce. It's great.
Multiple uses of the ingredient here. Serena, you're just getting a couple of bites in. I'll let you chew for a second, but I'd love to hear your thoughts.
I'm really enjoying the vegetable on top. And there's also like this kind of red salsa going on. I don't know, it's a good balance of different flavors and textures.
Thank you, thank you. And our guest judge, remember, this could be you. Our guest judge, Katie. I would love to hear what you think.
It's cooked perfectly, very crispy and delicious. The red sauce is great, and I like the spice on, is it broccolini? It's very good.
Thank you very much. We're gonna give our judges a couple more minutes to keep eating. We'll bring up Chef Andy's plates. We'll hear their thoughts. The chefs are resetting for dessert. In the meantime, you still have a few more minutes to get those raffle tickets in. And I got a few more minutes to eat the sandwich.
Crazy. Tati and I are co-hosting this. We've got two chefs here. You. No, I'm trying to get you. The chef from She-Wolf right there, Anthony, and then we've got Nancy from Mountain Standard, and they are making amazing dishes. This is the dish, the main entree that they did. The secret ingredient was better made potato chips, which they've done an amazing job with. I tasted the appetizer. I love chocolate. Right.
That's what mine is going to be looking like. I have a bunch of stuff to pose. You look so good pregnant. Thank you. I'm very Really? I don't remember. You were so good. Try this one.
It looks like we've jumped in to Chef Andy's plate now. This is outstanding. I'm gonna jump down over to Chef Andy. I would love to hear what we got going on from the chef himself. Chef Andy, tell us about the dish.
So for the entree today, we did a red hot, better made, and barbecue blend crust on the shrimp, which we just pan seared. And then we did a cream corn, and we did a little bit of the red hot to garnish as well. A little cilantro, lime, and scallion.
Thank you very much, Chef. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, red hot. Can I hear your thoughts on that?
Oh, there was some sweetness in the crust, so we were wondering what kind of chip it was.
Yep.
And our guest judge, Katie, jumping into the shrimp here. How you tasting?
They're very good. The chips are really featured in this. You can really taste them, and it's sweet and spicy. It's very good.
Thank you very much. Our judges over here, I'd love to hear.
This dish is amazing. It's very fresh tasting. The corn is great. I can taste lime in it. It's really well balanced. So
Tell us about the textures, chef.
So he nailed texture on it. You know, the shrimp has a nice crunch to it. The addition of like the flaming hot chips, you know, for an added crunch to it really helps out a lot. Excellent balance, great flavor. Not a lot wrong with this. So,
Can I get your take on the balance of acidity on both of these plates?
this, you know, the corn has a nice brightness to it, and it's tempered quite a bit with good seasoning with salt and some fat in there. You know, I think the added seasoning in this really helps the potatoes shine through, which is great. In the previous dish for Chef Anthony's, you know, the potato puree tasted good, but when it's a potato chip, I think it needs more salt. You know, it should scream salty, and it didn't do that. Whereas this has, you know, has that potato chip forward flavor. So really well done.
Wow, it's exciting to see and to listen to the difference in the two.
I didn't catch what was the question. Yeah, I would say this has more of a fresh summer flavor. Like I appreciate the fresh vegetables here on this one. The other one felt more like a traditional dinner plate though, so there's that. Like it felt like a home style meal.
So a little bit more of a dinner, a little bit more home style on Chef Anthony's. This one you're getting a little bit more spring, summer, a little bit more of a brightness. Excellent. Great notes. The judges are scoring right now. And it looks like the chefs are reset and ready to go for dessert.
Oh, are the chefs voting already? I mean, the judges are voting already?
Looks like they're writing some stuff down.
I think so. So how long do we have before they start making the desserts?
I think that's up to us.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
So I don't know. I can't wait to see because the chips, the Better Made potato chips, will also be incorporated into the dessert as well, right?
Wait,
Better
can
made across
we
the board.
please get a shot of Chef Anthony here? The way he's scratching his beard as he's thinking about.
Are you thinking about
Are
dessert?
you thinking about dessert? I love that. Is
Yeah?
that how you come up with your dishes?
Yeah.
They're just plotting. I mean,
I
this
know.
is,
They're
this is
plotting.
a true
He's going like
battle.
this.
It almost looks sinister. Almost.
Yes.
But they're getting ready. They're thinking. They're plotting. They're commiserating. What
Yeah.
else? What others?
It's a collaboration
Yeah.
of the geniuses.
Yep.
What's your favorite Better Made potato chip?
Classic. Original. How about you, Kim?
Sorry, what was the question?
What's your favorite Better Made potato chip?
Ooh, good question.
Barbecue?
I would say, I'm gonna say original, but I was just telling Tati, so I don't know if you've ever tried this. Sometimes at certain grocery stores, Meijer specifically, they sell the Better Made potato chips dipped in chocolate. I know, I know. So, I don't know. I didn't see any chocolate here on the grocery list.
I don't know.
But I know dessert's coming up, and I can't wait to see what's
they
happening
do.
with
Is there
that.
chocolate?
So is that a rule? Can we say the Better Made dipped in chocolate is the best Better Made?
Yeah, we could.
Listen, everything with chocolate is better, especially when you're pregnant.
It is true. It is true. It is true. All right. Well, it looks like they're kind of getting set up.
I'm a Better Made hot guy. I like my spicy.
You like yes.
That red bag screams to me. Have you ever had the rainbow?
I have had the rainbow. I had never had it before, but someone that we work with, our head of local programming, Jay, put me onto the rainbow.
So, just so you guys know, the rainbow is the little bit of burnt chips that they like sort out of the original bags, but people like the burnt ones, and so they're a rainbow of burnt
chips.
I don't want to call them burnt, like a little
well done.
Yeah, a little crustier. or
Well
whatever.
done. Well done, Better Made.
I like the way Kim said it. They're a little crustier.
But they've got a little bit more crunch to them. But yeah, if you ever see the rainbow Better Made chips at the grocery store, pick them up. They're pretty good.
Well, it looks like our judges are about done.
Okay.
Scores are being collected now. And we're going to clear these plates, but we're going to get some
We'll get some dessert going.
dessert going.
Hey, chefs, you ready for dessert? All right.
Let's hear it one more time. Can we hear it for the chefs?
Yes.
Let's all give it to them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I'll be relieving guest judge Katie of her duties. Give a round of applause for our guest judge Katie.
Shout out to Katie. Yeah, we're gonna have one more guest judge, right, Carlos? One more guest judge for dessert, right?
We've got one more guest judge.
Awesome.
Has everybody got their raffle tickets in? Are you excited to be possibly picked as the guest judge?
Woo! Everybody keep your raffle tickets handy because in a little bit we will be making yet another selection for another guest judge.
So I got to choose the first one. Tati got to choose the entree. And now for dessert, our friend Kim DeJulio.
All right, I was speaking to a couple of people in the audience who really wanted this honor, so let's see. Are you ticket number 080158?
080158, where you at?
Is this person still here?
080158.
Going once, going twice.
080158. Nope, all right. Nobody here. All right.
080059.
080059. Are you guys checking your raffle tickets?
We got it? Okay.
All right.
We got someone back down.
Come on
right,
up.
come on down.
Oh.
We already called the second one. I'm sorry. We didn't come up fast enough. No, we
Oh,
got,
yeah, 158. Oh.
We already called the second one. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We'll give them that plate to go.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's give them that plate.
Okay, sure. Yep, right here.
You want to ask them?
Congratulations.
I watch you guys every day.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice to see you on that show.
Oh, thank you.
It was
All right, we have our guest judge for the dessert portion up here. Hello, what is your name?
My name's Christine Chambers.
Christine Chambers? Nice to meet you, Christine. So how big is your sweet tooth?
Okay, you're not gonna like this answer. I don't like dessert.
You don't like dessert, which means that she might be a very good judge because she won't just swallow it down. She'll really critique it.
And I'm allergic to banana. So if If somebody makes something with banana, I can't taste it.
If someone makes it with banana, maybe Kimmy can try it and she'll vote.
You guys have to taste it.
That's
I
not
love
a
banana,
bad
I'll
idea.
take it.
There you go. Carlos will take one for the team.
But we love a diet. We love to know the dietary restrictions. All right. Well, Christine, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, and
All right.
you can have a seat here.
Yeah. So chefs, there's about just under 15 minutes on the clock. I see a lot of milk and flour and things kind of floating around all over the place.
Just under 15 minutes. I'm gonna go down and see how the chefs are doing.
Yeah, check them out. I wonder what their inspo is. How do you incorporate potato chips into this?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So, I just got a really important piece of news. The judges are separated by 1.68 points. That's like insanely, out of 100, you're separated by 1.68 points. That's insanely close. This is the closest that it's ever been for Iron Chef Detroit. It's the second year, but it's the closest that it's ever been. I'm over here on Chef Andy's side. Chef Andy, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
We're making crepes with goat cheese, better made chips, berries, lemon, mint.
Crepes!
Love you too. I'm gonna call you back. Thanks, Sissy. Bye-bye.
Chef Anthony, you're working some cream here. What are we doing?
Rice pudding.
And what are we mixing here?
Just some balsamic and some sugar for a garnish.
Rice pudding. Shout out to my wife.
Big shout out to all the wives out there.
She loves rice pudding.
That's a beautiful thing. I like to think that the best thing that you ever make is the thing that your wife likes the best.
She actually makes it better than I do, so should get her up here.
She's not competing, Chef, sorry to say.
Yeah. I know she's judging how big of a mess I'm making, though. I'll tell you that right now.
We have quite the messy kitchen here, Kim. Is this what your kitchen looks like sometimes, or are you pretty clean chef?
No, I'm not. I'm not a clean chef at all. But I think that's what indicates a good chef, right? Just making a big old mess and then let your significant other clean it up.
Yeah, I don't think that works in my house.
Me either. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of dessert. Looks like we've got like some powdered sugar on the chips.
That looks insane. This looks like a buñuelo almost, right?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Crispy powdered sugar fried dough, essentially. But
Oh,
that's
wow.
potato.
You know what I see when I see that? I think of, it reminds me of puppy chow.
I love puppy chow.
I love puppy chow.
Yeah, the American buñuelo.
Exactly. Exactly. That is brilliant.
So Carlos and Kim, is there any chocolate down there?
I'm not seeing any
chocolate going
chocolate,
down?
Tati.
I'm seeing some pecans. That's a good ingredient.
We saw this balsamic glaze situation down here.
Ooh, balsamic glaze.
So we just got some back and forth between the two chef teams. Chef on Anthony's side said, "Do you have the goat cheese?" The other one said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, okay."
A fight over the goat cheese.
Fight over goat cheese.
Goat cheese is such a good cheese to go with a dessert dish.
I agree.
All right,
seeing some
chefs, we're just at
strawberries
about
over
10
on this
minutes and
side.
30 seconds. 10 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
All right. Wow, that was a fast 10 minutes.
It was fast. It was really
10 minutes,
fast.
chef. Great techniques being used too. Very quick whisking skills, cooling it down very quickly over the ice bath. The quick flip on that crepe, unmatched.
Unmatched. I'm also seeing the thinly sliced strawberries over here. I mean, this is such a talent.
Knife skills to the max. Honestly, I've worked a lot on my knife skills personally. It's no match, no comparison to what these guys are doing here right now. The precision is outstanding.
It is.
So there's some crepe action going on over here. It looks really good.
I'm coming over to Chef Andy's side.
All you need is a little crepe to hold everything together, don't you think?
We were just talking about how challenging it is to do dessert.
I'm getting out of the
because
way.
there's not time to bake anything.
Ooh.
So we were wondering, like, what are you gonna do instead of baking?
I agree with the Kitchenista. It's hard to make dessert because you don't have enough time to bake anything.
That's true.
Yeah, so it has to be a no-bake wonder.
It limits the options quite a bit. Yeah.
It really does. It does limit the options, but from what I like a good crepe that can make things. Is that whipped cream that he's making over there? Is that whipped cream? Whipped cream.
I'm getting fed over here. I was just fortunate enough to have a small spoonful
Yeah?
of the rice pudding with the potato chip inside. That is a flavor that is one of the most unique rice puddings I've ever had in my life. A little bit of salty, the texture of the potato, and the rice very much lives. It's delicate, it's warm, it's fatty. That's fantastic. Great textures too. The rice is done perfectly.
I'm watching Chef Andy over here, and it's very interesting. He's checking each side of the crepe, and I think he wants to see like which one is prettier on the outside.
Presentation.
Presentation. He's
That's
putting
what it's
out
all
like
about.
some type of
All about the
whipped
presentation.
filling. That looks delicious. I wonder, was this the goat cheese side?
That's goat cheese, oh yeah.
That's goat cheese. Oh.
Goat cheese is one of those versatile ingredients that you can make sweet, you can make savory, you can make herby. And tonight it's gonna be a dessert crepe. All right, chefs, we're 7 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Fruit is being sliced, mixtures are being mixed, crepes are being creped.
Oh, and the lemon zest on the goat cheese. You've got to be kidding me.
Yes, Kim, it's going down.
It's going down.
It is going down. Something about that lemon zest is just like effervescent. Is that honey?
Honey on top of the lemon
Yeah.
zest and the goat cheese.
Chef
Oh,
Andy's family. Have you guys had this dessert? I feel like you already know it's gonna be good.
Let's talk to Chef Andy's fan club over here. Ladies, you guys love Chef Andy. What do you love about him?
My dad.
That's your dad? No way. You have a really cool dad. What about you? How do you know Chef Andy?
By her dad.
It's your friend's dad. Oh my God. What a cool coincidence.
Her dad works with Green Dot. Let's give a shout out to Green Dot and Yellow Light.
Let's give a shout out to Green Dot and Yellow Light. Also, who had stands here today. Amazing sliders, donuts, those sour cream donuts. Do you get to have those donuts all the time?
Yeah.
Lucky. Amazing. Well, how do you think Chef Andy is doing tonight?
Great.
Yeah, what do you think about this dessert? I mean, this.
Looks real good.
Do you think he's gonna give you guys any extra?
He gave us some of the rice.
Wave.
And I'm over here with Dedrina, another fan of what's going on here today. Dedrina, where are you from? What do you think of what the chefs are doing, and who are you pulling for?
Anthony and Andy are doing great jobs. I don't know which one is doing the best. I do like crepes. A staple in my house growing up was banana pudding, so they're making it like a close battle for me here. So I don't know which one I want to win yet, but I'm waiting for Andy to win. Go Andy, keep up the good work.
And have you used Better Made to cook at home before?
Absolutely. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Growing up here, that's all we ate was Better Made potato chips. My mother still makes me go to get the dark ones for her.
Ooh, the Rainbow family over here. Love to see it. Yeah, we love those chips. Thank you very much, Dedrina.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, chefs, you've got 4 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. We're winding down on the dessert section.
Chef, can I ask what this chip powdered sugar concoction is?
Yeah, that's just me a garnish. This is the rainbow potato chips that have a little extra sweetness to them. We just toss some powdered sugar. They're going to add a crunchy element to the rice pudding.
Excellent. Thank you, Chef.
All right, it looks like it's plating time for Chef Anthony. Try not to get in the way here, but I'm likely in the way. I'm really interested to see how this is all plated. He's got a big dish.
3 minutes and 33 seconds, Chef Anthony. Time is winding down.
Ooh, a little bit of chocolate, or that's the balsamic drizzle. Looks like chocolate.
And this whole time, Kim, I thought that was chocolate.
It does look like chocolate, but it's
What do I
balsamic, which is
know?
gonna pair so beautifully with what Anthony is cooking up over here.
Just under 3 minutes, chefs. Just under 3 minutes. Looks like plating is already well underway as well. Over here on Chef Andy's side, it's looking colorful. It's looking very beautiful, well put together. These crepes look outstanding. What?
You look outstanding.
Oh, stop. What's different about these crepes that you would usually make at home?
They'd be a little thinner.
A little thinner. And what is this?
It's just luscious whipped cream. We have goat cheese on the inside. We have mint, berries, and some powdered sugar coated chips.
Both chefs.
Chips in the crepe.
Oh, and there's chips in the crepe. So both chefs are using powdered sugar encrusted chips. Smart idea.
All right, we've got 2 minutes left. Chef Anthony putting the final touches on this amazing dish. It's got a base, and then it looks like some potato chips coated in powdered sugar, and then on top, he's carefully placing these thinly sliced strawberries, ever so delicately. But will he be able to get them done in time? Just 1 minute and 33 seconds left. He is cool as a cucumber. No,
This is
there's
so
no cucumbers
intense.
in this dish.
I'm
It's so intense, Carlos.
This is crazy.
This looks really good.
Minute 20, chefs. For this last minute, let's hear it for these chefs. If you want Chef Andy to win, let's hear it. If you want Chef Anthony to win, let's hear it.
And
if you're just here because you love a good time, let's hear it. 40 seconds. I'm gonna need all of your help for this 10-second countdown, okay?
Amazing. The lemon zest on top of the strawberries for a little citrus kick to it at the end. That looks delicious. Great job, Chef Anthony. All right.
All right, let's hear it. Are we ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, look, this has been intense, Carlos. I have to know what these desserts are. I
Well,
gotta know.
We're gonna start with the reigning champ,
Got
Chef
to.
Anthony Lombardo first.
Got to.
While we bring these plates over, I'm gonna come over to Chef Anthony and I'm gonna ask, what do we got?
So we made a potato chip rice pudding. Rice pudding is rice cooked in milk. So before we got the rice cooked, we steeped the milk in potato chips. So they had a potato chip essence. And then we, potato chip dessert, guys. Come on, give me a little, give me a
Potato
break.
chip rice pudding. I'm into it. I'm into it.
And so we made sure that the rice was cooked and sweet and delicate, and then we had to cool it down as fast as we could with an ice bath, so it wasn't too hot. And it's beautiful, delicious, served room temperature. Garnished it with the rainbow chips, which are a little like darker and have like a caramelized flavor. They're also really salty. So we tossed them in powdered sugar, and we kind of garnished it with that and a little balsamic glaze and strawberries.
Outstanding, Chef. Thank you very much. I'm gonna try one of these rainbow chips because this is just for me.
Tossed in cinnamon and powdered sugar.
Get up in it.
All right. Now, what about Chef Andy? What's his situation?
Well, let's ask the judges what they're tasting so far.
So I'm a huge fan of rice pudding, so I'm very intrigued by this dessert. Chef Drew, what do you say? Is it gluten-free? Is yours gluten-free, Chef Anthony? No. There's no, okay, good, then I can taste some of yours. Thank you so much. Okay.
It says on the back of the Better Made, this is a gluten-free food. Shout out Better Made for being gluten-free.
So I think it's got a nice creaminess to it. The rice is cooked pretty well. Nice texture with the potatoes. I haven't get into the strawberry yet, but thus far, nice dish.
All right, let's
Sue, I
check
gotta
in with
ask you what you
Angela.
think.
I love the way you're eating this. It's so fascinating to watch you eat because you're really taking in all the flavors. What would you think about this?
We're just trying to figure out what it is, because we can't hear anything. So we're trying to guess what we're eating.
It's like a different element for you.
And I just pulled everything out of my cabinet. What would I make for dessert? Like, that's what I was thinking.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, that sounds, that's a compliment. Do you like it?
I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I love it.
It's something it's different. I'm gonna bring Chef Anthony over here. Come here. She couldn't hear you.
So you're eating rice pudding. Rice pudding, we steeped the milk that we cooked the rice in with some Better Made potato chips. So they kind of picked up some of that potato flavor. Then we cooked it as fast as we could. If you saw me over there, working, making sure not to burn the pot. You can't burn the bottom. Can't burn the frickin' bottom. And then we cooled it down as fast as we could in an ice bath so that it became a nice kind of warm room temperature-ish consistency. We garnished it with the rainbow chips, tossed in powdered sugar.
I love how you're using your work ethic as brownie points.
We need some potato essence on the menu.
Potato essence is the word of the day, apparently.
Let's check in with our guest judge. What are you thinking of this dish? No bananas, thankfully.
Thank you for no bananas. So I knew it wasn't a regular potato chip, but I couldn't place it until he said it was the rainbow chip, and then I was like, oh, okay. Because I tasted a little sour flavor. Yeah.
It's funny because I called the rainbow chips the burnt chips, but he, as a chef would never say that. He said they're caramelized.
Okay, caramelized chips. Yeah, and I liked the strawberry because it needed something fresh.
Okay.
Besides the potato.
Oh yeah, freshen it up a little bit. And Serena, what would you say about this dish? You can be honest. You don't have to like everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way that he used the potato in the rice just threw me off a bit because I bit into it expecting like rice pudding, and that's like very creamy and sweet, and it was like a little bit more savory, almost umami, and I was like, I'm not sure that that's working. So.
You want a little bit more sweetness to this. Well, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. That's all right.
That's why you're a judge.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Okay.
Oh,
We've
and now
got
we are
the second
plating. We are giving a taste
dessert
of
coming up.
Chef Andy's dish, which has Andy announced what
No,
he made?
Carlos is going to have
Okay.
him describe that for us right now. What are we looking at, Carlos?
I am down here with Chef Andy. Andy, as the challenger coming into this competition, first of all, I want to know, how did it feel to come in knowing Chef Anthony already had the title last year?
Well, I knew it was going to be a tough battle. I mean, obviously, Anthony is a great friend of mine and one of the best chefs in the city. So, mad props to Anthony, Scott, She-Wolf. We love you guys. You're the best. But it was super fun. This was great. Just happy to do this for Cass Community Services. And yeah, anyways, it was a blast.
So about the dish that we did, I know crepe, but please tell us how we incorporated the batter made and what you did today.
Well, in the crepe, we have a better made rainbow potato dust and goat cheese on the inside there. Then we, so pretty standard crepe with that incorporated, a little honey. Then we have some macerated berries, some rainbow powdered sugar on top that they were nice enough to lend me because we were out of chips. And whipped cream, citrus, mint.
Outstanding. Thank you very much, Chef. Thank you. Big shout for the challenger, Chef Andy.
All right, so what do you think of Chef Andy's creation?
I really like the texture of the crepe. It's like very light and delicate, and I love goat cheese. I'm just trying to taste the potato chips, like I'm trying to find where the chips are. I see the crispy ones.
So Chef Andy, just for...
If we didn't hear if the potatoes are in the batter.
So Chef Andy, were the potato chips in the batter of the crepe?
They're stuffed inside.
Okay. But I think I'm into the powdered sugar covered potato chips as a garnish on top. I think you could use that with a lot of things, actually. Very nice. Very nice. So the competition.
I'd love to know from Chef Drew and
Yeah.
our Detroit Free Press writer, Suzanne Selesky, just in terms of the differences between the two dishes here, textures, temperatures, acidity, salt, for being a dessert. Love to hear your ideas here, what you're thinking.
I think it's well balanced. Both of them well balanced. I like the sugar and the potato chips. I love that blend. The goat cheese in this is really delicious. The berries are fresh. It's really good.
Yeah, I think it's a really nice, light, refreshing dessert, not too heavy. Well-balanced flavors. Same as our first course, rice pudding in Detroit's kind of like, peas and carrots. So very well done, very creative on both ends. Great flavor development, so it's tough to choose.
Thank you very much.
Very nice, very nice.
There's only one thing to do. We got to get some scores.
We got to get some scores. Let's do it. Judges, if you're ready to score, please, let's go ahead and do that at this point. This is a tough competition.
This is wild.
It's really tough, really tough.
For them to be separated by 1.5 points.
I think that, yeah, it's going to be close. That's what I was thinking for sure. Very, very close. All right, judges. So the judges are making their final scores as it relates to the desserts. We've got the rice pudding creation from Chef Anthony. We have the goat cheese stuffed crepe from Chef Andy. So let's see how this all goes down. This is going to be close. Do you like rice pudding, Kim?
I like everything.
Okay.
This would be horribly tough for me because not only do I love everything that's come out of both their kitchens before, but also the ingenuity behind the way to use these ingredients has been fantastic. And to do something so global, I think Chef Andy has touched a little bit on the Latin heritage with the crepe, with the, even the Cajun influence, obviously the patata, and then of course Chef Anthony influencing a lot of the European, the Italian specifically.
With the Milanese.
The Milanese, it's the Amolio sauce.
Yes, we like
both,
it.
Both chefs really taking what they do best and incorporating that in with the secret ingredient, which is truly Detroit.
Yes, very, very Detroit. It kind of inspired me to want to use Better Made potato chips as something other than just a side dish.
I was just gonna say, I love that you used the word inspired, because I feel like this whole night is an inspiration of me to just do better.
I know, right?
Be more creative in the kitchen.
Do better in the kitchen, I agree.
And
think outside the box.
Yeah. I think that it's really cool because you know how many times you open up your cupboard and you think you don't have anything, but just get creative like these two chefs did.
I agree. All right, the judges are making their final scores. Carlos is collecting the scores, and these are going to be tallied in just a second.
By the way, let's hear it for all the chefs here tonight.
Yes. The food was delicious, very scrumptious.
No matter what happens, this is all for an amazing cause, benefiting Cass Community Social Services, and all of you here tonight making a huge difference in Cass Community Social Services. So thank you for being here.
That's right. Because you're directly supporting Detroit by supporting this event. And can we give a shout out to our judges, please, everyone? Yes, let's give them a big round of applause, including all of our guest judges. Congratulations to all of you who won those raffles. And I don't know, I'm anxious, Kim.
I'm really anxious. I really don't know who it's gonna be.
Neither do I.
I kind of want them both to win.
I know. Is that okay? What do you think? Does there have to be a winner, or could they both win? I said, does there have to be a winner, or can they both win?
Oh, they're so close. I mean, everything was just, I think what's amazing, too, is to watch these two very, very talented chefs. I think everyone knows how talented they are and how they put these three dishes together so quickly, skillfully, with ease. It was great.
They're like food surgeons, seriously. So who's gonna go home and try one of these recipes in the future? Anyone? I see a cup, one hand. You look like you can cook. I believe you, you do. All right, while we're waiting for the scores, what are some of the other interesting dishes that you guys tried this evening that maybe that you hadn't had before from one of the participating restaurants?
I mean, I was really pleasantly surprised by the peach. I would say that. Obviously, I've had peaches before, but not necessarily presented in that way, in that combination flavors. So I was impressed by that. For sure.
What about some of the other restaurants that participated? Because I had this butterscotch pudding, and it was crazy. It was crazy.
Okay, yeah, I can't answer that because I did not really eat. I did have a piece of fish from Hiroki-san, but I really wanted to save my appetite because these.
This is a dedicated judge right here. That's a
fair.
dedicated judge. All right, how about you? What did you try that was kind of like a surprise for you tonight?
Not a surprise, just really good. The pasta over here, there was the truffle pasta with the short rib. That was just really a really good bite. Yeah.
Well, Kim, you know my vote. What was a nice surprise for you tonight?
I actually loved what Basan was making, those bao buns.
Yeah,
that was really
those were
good.
Those were really good. Yeah.
By the way, all the restaurants here, though, did an amazing job. So thank you for everyone for showing up. And not just giving a little cheese and cracker. Like
Yeah.
everyone went all out,
Yeah,
and
they
it
really
was
did.
amazing.
It was substantial.
Yeah.
It really was. All right, they're still tallying up the scores. Chefs, how you doing over there? Okay.
You guys getting nervous? Yeah.
Are you nervous?
I mean, this is a big deal because whichever restaurant wins, you guys are going to be booked for the next 6 months.
Yeah, you're like, they're ready
Let's
for it.
be honest, you guys are always booked.
They really are.
You got amazing restaurants, both of you, which is why you guys do so well and attract everybody to come to this amazing event.
Absolutely.
And raise money for Cass Community Social Services.
And all of the amazing restaurants are just a representation of our incredible culinary scene here in Detroit.
Oh my
We are
goodness.
known across the nation. I have people come into town to visit me and tell me where we're going out to eat, and that means a lot.
That's so cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Uh-oh. Here's Carlos.
Oh, Carlos is here. We've got the trophy.
Come on, Carlos.
Well,
Was
my
it close?
friends, we have the winner.
Woo!
First and foremost, thank you all so much for being here. Give yourselves a round of applause. Another round of applause. Let's hear it for all of our judges.
Yes.
Our chefs, Chef Andy, Chef Anthony,
Yes.
the teams from their respective restaurants, Selden Standard and She Wolf. And of course, the incredible co-hosts that I've had the honor to be here with today.
Thank you so much.
Tati and Kim.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Catch them on Live in the D every day, crushing it.
Thank you.
Being in your home, being your friends. It's great to see you.
At 11 a.m.
So let's break this down by round, okay?
All right.
Round one was the appetizer. The winner of round one was our reigning champ, Anthony Lombardo.
Woo, Chef Anthony. Okay, and then
The winner of the entree round, which was pretty difficult, and at this point they were already extremely close, was Chef Andy Holiday.
okay.
And then there was round three. This is insane. With a .475 difference. It was 82.6 to 82.125.
What?
Crazy, or yeah, 0.75, that's right?
That's crazy. Less than 1 point, basically.
Less than 1 point
Less
difference,
than
less than a
1
half a
point.
point difference. The winner of your second annual Iron Chef Detroit is
Woo! Yes!
Chef Andy Holiday!
Congratulations to Chef Andy!
Outstanding. Getting the trophy for this second annual.
Amazing job. Big congratulations to Chef Andy. And of course, fantastic job to Chef Anthony as well.
Absolutely. This was just incredible to witness and experience and see how they work under pressure. This was really awesome. Everyone, a big round of applause for both of our chefs one more time.
Congratulations, Chef. How does it feel to be this year's Iron Chef?
Well, that was a lot of fun, and obviously it was a coin flip. And again, shout out to Scott and Anthony from She Wolf. They're amazing chefs and competitors, and it was just a lot of fun. So thank you, judges and whatever. It was great. So we had a good time.
You know we'll see you next year to defend that title.
It'll be fun. I can't wait for next year to do it again.
Thank you very much, Chef. Congratulations. And do we have Chef Anthony Lombardo? Chef Anthony. All right. Well, with that, Tati, Kim,
Carlos,
thank you so much.
thank you so much. Thank you to everyone for hanging out with
Thank
us
you
tonight.
all
It's been
so
a
much
pleasure.
for being a part of this. Thank you all for supporting Cass Community Social Services and supporting Iron Chef Detroit. Have a lovely night, and thank you all very much.